Hey, Wayne from Mannimal Research. I'll talk to you today a little bit about this property that I'm on. So, I've known for some time that my fiance's family owns a house up on the mountain. No one, and there goes about 5 deer. Just spooked them. That might be a good sign. No one's lived on this property since 1999. So, around 20 years now, hasn't been anyone up here. Well, like I said, I knew that there was a house up here no one lived in. I had no idea that it was sitting on 11 acres. So, we're talking. Here's a little bit of the land. Can't see much of it. So we were asked her if we'd come out here and have a look around. She said yeah. So we come out here and we're just in the backyard area where we don't go out very far onto the property. And she asked me, so what is it exactly that we're looking for? I say, footprints, obviously, and tree breaks, tree bends, tree twists, things like that. And she says, well, there's a tree over here that's broke. And I got to looking at it. And I thought, nah, I don't think that's what we're looking for. It's about 35 foot long. About 8-9 inches around circumference. So I thought that might be just a little bit too big. But I got to looking at it, and it's something off about it. Actually, I'll show you. It's right here. See this? That's the tree right there. But it's broken off about a foot off the ground. And when we were up here, I have pictures of it in the day that we found it. And when we were up here, the leaves were still green that were on it. And the wood, looked fresh. So it had just happened. And there's not any signs of like lightning strikes or anything like that in the area. Nothing burnt. Here's the base of the tree. Let's step over. I got a bit of an eerie feeling. I don't know what that's about. But anyway, here's the tree. So, I don't know. I took pictures of it, sent it to some friends of mine, and they said the area might need to be looked in a little bit more. So, that's what I'm going to try to do. I'm actually here today to leave them a little treat. And I know that there is good-sized debate in the Bigfoot world about to feed or not to feed, and is it a good thing or is it a bad thing? I personally, I think it could be beneficial myself. But, you know, I haven't been doing this for 100 years, so, and none of us know everything, so I'm gonna give it a try. So I brought some peanut butter. Let's set this right here for now. I don't have any. This was a spur of the moment thing. I wasn't expecting to do this, so I don't have any of my gear, any of my equipment with me. So I'm just using my phone. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to try to hang it from a tree, you know, high enough to where a deer can't get to it, or raccoon, maybe. And come back in a few days or however long and see if anything's happened. Got my pretty pink rope. So I'm just gonna leave the camera rolling for now, and I'm gonna try to get this set up, and I'll get back with you and let you know what it looks like. I know that there have been some sightings, Bigfoot sightings, in this mountain range that we're in. There's one that I know of that's on the actually on the BFRO website. Sighting that happened back in the 80s, and the park that happened at, or the wildlife area, I guess I should say, have been to, and I can definitely see that could be a possibility. Actually went out there and talked to the ranger that works there, and he confirmed it. Well, confirmed as best he could, I guess. He told us that he had some sightings. He had seen one, because I asked him about camping. He said, he's telling me about camping, and he said that you want to tie your food up in a tree because there's critters out there. And I asked him, you know, what kind of critters? He told me, you know, raccoons and deer and snake and hogs and stuff like that. And I asked him, I said, well, what about any much taller critters, say covered in hair? And his response was, his eyes got real big around, about the size of $50. And he said, yes. And I've seen him. He's thrown rocks at me a couple times, and he's yelled at me a few times. And this is a forestry worker that told me this. So, really don't know what he would have to gain from making something like that up. But you never know about people. bit further out. Alright. Get my garbage stuff up. Rope. I'd say that's probably 9.5 foot off the ground, maybe 10. If the big guy's as big as people say, he won't have a problem getting to it. I'm hoping deer, raccoons, and bear, and people say they see bear up here. I don't know, I never have. Maybe they won't be able to, but actually a bear probably would, because wasn't able to get it as far out from that tree as I wanted. There it is. But got the lid off, and there is just something about this place that is making me uneasy. So I'm just gonna mosey on out of here. I'll be back either tomorrow or Sunday. Today's Friday. And see what we got, and I'm gonna start filming like I did today as I'm walking up, because I want to catch my reaction and everything on camera, so we'll be finding out at the same time. But yeah, that's it. We will see you guys later. Mannimal Research.